to check my PayPal so we can do a little bit of shopping today. Let's try that again. That's odd. PayPal must be down. Oh, okay. Well, let's skip that. I'm pretty sure I know what my balance is. Let's go ahead and make sure, see what's going on in the world today, see what's going on in the news. That's weird. Refresh. Okay, that's not working. Well, better check Twitter. Make sure everything is good in the... That's... Hello? Hey. Did you and those other cupcake eaters or whatever they are turn off the internet again? No, they're cupcake earthers. We believe the earth is shaped like a cupcake. And you see, we're on top. We're on top of where all of the frosting is. Okay. Could you just turn it back on? Yeah, okay. I'll have them turn it back on. Thanks. Now, you know, it kind of gives me an idea. Why don't we go ahead and play the Hackers Guild? So in the Hackers Guild, it is a one against many game. So most of the players will be playing as hackers, and they're trying to hack the Monolith Global Incorporation to stop their evil deeds. And another player will be playing as a network administrator, and they are trying to stop the hackers in their tracks. So of course, every player is going to get a hacker. There are several different hackers in the game with a little bit different setup, and each of them has a special ability. So I'm going ahead with the Computer Geek right here. So when you start off, you're going to have whatever your basic setup is, and showing you the Computer Geek CPU starts off at level 2, which means I get to roll 2 dice every time I'm attempting a hack, a minimum of 2 dice. My RAM starts off at 3, which means the tools that I can purchase later on in the game, right now I can only purchase a maximum of level 3. And then your hard drive tells you how many tools that you can be running at a time. So right now that is also at level 3, so I can be running 3 separate tools at a time. You will also get some starting credits, and this is a communal pool of money, so all of the hackers will be using money from the same pool, so it is good to communicate and decide when it is best to be spending the money together. So when you're playing the game, you have a couple of things that you can do. Of course, you can purchase hacking tools if you place your workers there. You can upgrade your computer system if you place your workers here, and this has a little handy chart of how much it costs to upgrade to each level. Or you can perform a hack. There's a couple different hacks that you can do. You can, of course, go right after the corporation, but it's going to take a little bit till you can get there, because most of these hacks require a certain amount of dice, and they require a certain amount of hacking cred, and you just don't have that at the beginning of the game. But what you can do is you can do these targets here, which are funded hacks. These hacks will help you gain some money, and they will help you upgrade your systems and just get a better systems for better hacking. So on your turn, or on the hacker's turns, what you're going to do is you're going to take your workers and you're going to place them on the various spots. You can also place them on your own player board because you have your own ability for placing workers. right onto your own card. So if you wanted to purchase something, you'd go ahead and place a worker there. If you wanted to purchase more than one thing, you can go ahead and place a second worker right there. And then you will have some tools that you can purchase out here. And for example, this spam campaign, which is going to cost you 500, and it requires you to have a level 1 RAM ability to install this. Now this one says, while installed, this tool enables the hacker to split one die into two numbers, where their sum is equal to the original die result once per hack attempt. Now there's a little printing error right there, but this is just a demo copy, so sometimes those happen. I'm sure everything's going to be corrected in the actual game. But so this one will cost you 500, and I can install that, and I can split dice if I want to, which is a really cool ability. So as you do some hacks and do some stuff, your hacking cred is going to go up. So every time you're hacking, the hacking cred reaches 10, you're going to put out one of these markers there, and everybody's hacking notoriety is going to go up by 1. Now, if your hacking notoriety gets to 10, then you can only do the first level of a hack. If your hacking level ever gets to 15, well, then your entire computer is confiscated by the authorities, and then you start off with a new computer that only has level 2 equipment. If everybody gets up to a level 15, unfortunately, that is trigger for the end of the game, and the network would win. So let's show you what a hack actually looks like. So while in the beginning of the game, doing any of these for the monolith global corporation is almost impossible, because it says right here you need to have 5 dice and you need to have 14 cred to do this very first hack for the offsite backups. So this is something that cannot be attempted in the beginning of the game because you don't have 14 cred to start off with. You got to figure out another way to increase that. Well, to increase that is by doing these other targets. So let's just go ahead and flip one. Let's just say that I was going to perform a hack, which is another place that you can place your workers there. Let's just say I was only going to do one of those there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over this card, and this is for me to do alone. If you're going to do some of the other hacks, everybody helps out with this one, but since I'm doing this one's just for me by myself. So this one requires a minimum of 2, but with this one, it doesn't care what your notoriety is, but what you're going to do is you're going to gain a point of notoriety for each level that you succeed, and also you're going to get some cred for each level. So each level successful with this one, you're going to get 100 cred. So that's a way to increase your money pool there. So let's go ahead and put that down, and let's go ahead and attempt this. So the Junior's Fries and Burgers Emporium, we're going to try to hack that. So the first level says all applicable dice are odd. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my rig. My rig is still CPU 2. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll 2 dice. That's the only amount that I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and roll those and try to do this first level here. So I roll, and I get a 4 and a 1. Well, that's not successful, but I can lock a die. So you must lock a die every time you're going to re-roll. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that 1 since that 1 was successful. And let's go ahead and roll again. And ooh, boom, I get another 1. So if I want to, I can stop right there. We'll gain a hacking cred of 1, and then we will get 100 actual credits to use in the game. Or if I want to, I can continue on. But at the same time, the network administrator is actually rolling dice as well. They're going to get whatever's on the die, or on the card, excuse me, plus 2. So they will be rolling 4 dice against me. And what they'll be doing is they'll be going from the bottom up. So it's kind of a race. We are racing to see who can complete the card first. So as we're racing, if they are able to get all the way up to the top as a network administrator and be successful, they will have stopped me And unfortunately, I would still take the hacking cred, but I don't get any of the reward. At any point, I can decide if I want to stop or not. So if I do, if I wanted to stop right there, I would just get the 100 credits, or if I wanted to continue on, I can go ahead and do that. So after all of the regular players have taken their turn, the network administrator gets to have their turn. So the network administrator is going to draw 3 of these cards here, and they're also going to gain 3 CAD points. Now these are the currency that the network administrator gets to use. So they're going to get 3 CAD points or CAD units every turn, and they're going to draw 3 of these cards. Now they only have a maximum hand size of 3. So if they ever draw more than their maximum hand size, then they have to decide which ones they want to discard. So looking at the cards here, so for example, this one would cost them 20 CAD to be able to use, and it says this card may be played prior to the hackers resolving their actions, preventing the hackers from purchasing computer upgrades this round. So you can spend this card, and unfortunately nobody can buy anything this round. You can really mess them up. Now, if for some reason you decided you didn't want this card, you can go ahead and discard this card on your turn, and you receive half of the amount of CAD that it costs to use it. So if I want to discard this, I would gain 10 CAD. Then I could use that 10 CAD to possibly play another more nasty card. But those are the basics of Hackers Guild.
This program is part of the Pathological Nerdcasters Network. Find more at pncn.rocks, where all the geeks come to play.
So I hope that was enough to give you a feel of how Hackers Guild works. This is a very interesting game. Worker placement, dice rolling, and the network is trying to roll against you. It is actually pretty cool. As I said, with the regular target cards, you're trying to gain the money, but the network administrator is working from the bottom up. When you're doing the regular hacks, they're working at the same level as you. But with those, you get to split up the responsibility. So you'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to do level 1, you're going to do level 2, and then you're going to do level 3. And you know what? Then you're going to do the last level, because you have a better chance of getting those odds with the amount of dice that you have. So it is really interesting how you divvy everything up. Also, when you're talking strategy, as the hackers, you're doing that right in front of the network administrator, and they're looking at some of the cards that they have. So they're deciding how they want to try to mess up your plans. If they have something to stop you from buying stuff, it makes it very, very interesting. So if this looks like something that you would enjoy, down below I'm going to have a link to the Kickstarter, which is going on right now. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and help support Cloak and Meeple. My subscribe button is right down below. My support link is right over there. And also, do not forget that I am part of the Pathological Nerdcasters Network. You can go over to pncn.rocks to find out more information about everybody that is within the network. Thanks.